it's Larry from RevUp Okanagan. You know where we are. Gonna take a look at this beautiful Honda Accord today. Let's see where Stranny is. Hey, guess what? We're back at, yeah, there he is, Stranny's. Look at this, another beautiful Okanagan day. But as we always say, the most important thing is we have another vehicle. And we love these very, very much. It is the classic Honda Accord, 4-door sedan. Picked this one up locally. These are just fantastic cars. Only a couple things we need to do on this one. Great story on how we got this one though, Stranny. As we know, the car market right now is very difficult. Hard to find good quality cars like this. And the only reason we got this car is because the fine gentleman who had listed it put the wrong phone number down in his ad. So I sent him an email and I said, this is probably gone, but in case it's still available, please give me a shout. 10 minutes later, I had a phone call and he said, I was wondering why I wasn't getting any calls on this car. It's because they put the wrong phone number down. So anyhow, lucky for us. This car has probably our favorite engine of all time, the 2.4 liter K series engine from Honda. I'll tell you how much we like these. Angela's daily driver is a Honda Civic Si, and it presently has 281,000 kilometers on it. And this one, oh, I don't have it on there, but this one's at 171,000. So the 2.4 that Angela drives has 110,000 kilometers more than this one. So we're gonna get it up on the lift. There are a couple things that need to be done in this. There was a small rad leak we'll fix up. And the only thing that really goes wrong with these Hondas is the AC compressor, and this one is no different. The AC compressor is dead, so we're going to put a new one in and then take it over to our good friends at the Air Doctor, who will get us all charged up. So what do you say, Strandy? We get on the lift, take a look underneath?
Looking pretty good to me. Let's do it.
Okay. Going up. Okay, let's do a quick walkthrough. Looks like everything's pretty tight on this Stranny. No rust issues. Gotta love BC cars. Nice and solid. Obviously the surface rust you see on any exhaust system. Everything's nice and clean and tidy. All the lines. Beautiful. I look forward to the report from BCAA, our partners over there, once it's all said and done. But as usual, Stranny, we luck out when we get these BC cars.
They are nice.
It's those East Coast cars we got to avoid. Awesome. And some brand new rubber for the winter. Some nice little Sumitomos. Outstanding. Let's get to work.
Great.
Hey, RevUp Okanagan, this is Paige. I am Larry's daughter. I'm here on my summer vacation and my dad has immediately put me to work. So we're working on a 2004 Honda Accord today. Looking pretty good if I do say so myself. My dad has immediately soaked me with the hose. And it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. So a little tour if we do here. What's Larry doing right now? Let's see. Dad, what are you doing in here?
We're cleaning up in the wheel wells.
Ugh,
A lot of junk is cleaning up the wheel wells. Where a lot of dirt and gunk always collects, obviously. So we clean it up and I power washed it down, and now I just got some brake cleaner clearing away the water. And then I'm gonna put some rust protectant on a lot of the bolts and joints and some lubrication around the rubber bushings, and it's gonna ride just like new.
Some really good stuff. Found a 25-cent coin in here, so.
Oh, that goes in. Oh, we got to show you how that works. Bring the coin. We'll show you where that goes.
Okay. Where is it? Oh no, it's not. It's a dime. My bad. It's a dime.
That's okay. Every.
Let's see it. Where's it go?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a procedure.
Oh yeah, one day.
There's a procedure. Let's see.
Where is it now? Let's see. So this is our car acquisition, what we find for money. We're just gonna add that in there, look at that.
It's an American one too. Good exchange rate.
Nice.
Good stuff, good stuff. All right. Keep you updated.
Okay, one more peek here at the Accord. We've got the interior detail done before we put the seats back in. And it is looking just lovely. The floor is all extracted. Interior all cleaned out. We just have to put some protectant on it now. But here's what an Accord looks like with all the seats out. Looking pretty good.
Donated by my mom. I don't really know how to do this.
Okay, while Angela's working away at the interior, I thought I would just do a quick snapshot here on the Honda Accord and change the transmission oil filter, which is remarkably easy on this. I wish every car manufacturer would do this, because most of the time what you need to do is pull the transmission pan off, and the filter is usually right up underneath, but on this Honda Accord, this is the transmission filter right here. It's basically just off on the right hand side of the air box. So air box is easy to remove, couple bolts. And here's our new filter here that we're gonna put in. There's this one bracket that just sits in on top of it here. We'll show you when I'm putting it back in. But anyhow, a couple clamps, we're gonna pull off each end, put the new filter in, and then just put the bracket back on. Easy peasy. Anyhow, we'll come back. Okay, so new filter is installed. What I ended up doing actually is just removing the fuse box quickly. Just a bolt there, bolt right there. Just gave me a little extra room to get that back clamp off to put on the transmission oil filter. So now we're just going to take this little bracket right here that just snaps over the filter, and then a little 10mm bolt locks it down there. So there you go. If you haven't done that in your 2003 to 2007 Honda Accord, real easy job. We've already done a 3-liter drain on the transmission underneath and refilled it. We'll probably do it one more time, and should be good for another 50,000 kilometers. Okay, so we're back working on the Honda Accord. What a wonderful vehicle. Not a whole lot to do, but the AC compressor was shot on this one, so we picked up a new one and we're installing it now. It's a pretty straightforward job. What's interesting is that just like Civics, it's just below the alternator right down here. On the Civics, I recall I just popped out the alternator and then you can get it out, but on this one you actually have to take out the fan, the rad fans, and it's really just 3 bolts right here, here, and here, and disconnect a couple of electrical connections, and it pops right out. There it is over there. So really easy. The two line bolts are 10 millimeters. These ones right here, so just unscrew those. Obviously have it evacuated first. Our good friends over at the Auto Doctor, the Air Doctor guys, take good care of us when it comes to our air conditioning needs. So they evacuated the system for us. Pop off these two lines. There's 4 bolts holding it into the engine, one here at the top and another one at the top and 2 at the bottom. So what I'm going to have to do though to get at the ones at the bottom is just jack up the front passenger side, and we'll get those 2 bolts, and then we should be able to clear it right from here and pull it out from the top. So not too hard a job. We'll be back shortly. Okay, we finished installing the air AC compressor on the Honda Accord. There's the shiny new one down there. Wasn't too bad of a job. As I said, compared to the Civic you just have to take off the alternator and then you can get at the AC compressor. The good news is you can leave the alternator in. The bad news is you got to take the fan and fan shroud out. 4 bolts hold in the compressor, obviously the 2 AC lines, and the real challenge actually are the bottom bolts on the AC compressor. They're a little bit hard to get at, and I strongly suggest if you're going to do this job, grab a ratcheting wrench. It'll make life a lot quicker for you. I was just using a box end wrench, and going a quarter turn at a time can be quite frustrating, and it takes a little while, but patience and you'll get it done. Anyhow, make sure to top up your coolant because you're going to lose a little when you disconnect the coolant hose. And then other than that, get your system recharged and we'll show you the result. Okay, so day 2 of the detailing of the Accord. Today's the exterior. Great news is the interior turned out perfectly. So I'll reassemble with the seats back in. And super clean, all dried out. Ange did a great job on the ceiling. The thing looks like new now. So, one of the things we want to do today is the headlights. And many of you know, as cars age and exposed to the elements, especially the sun, these headlights get foggy. Basically the clear coat wears off. Plastic gets pitted, gets really rough. So what we're going to do today is show you how we do it. We think this is the best way to do it. It's more of a permanent fix, well, at least a long-term fix, versus all those other methods you've heard of, like toothpaste and those kits you buy, etc. So let's show you what we do. So this is what we need. Sander, we're actually, yes, going to sand the headlights down. Need a water bottle, multiple grits of sandpaper. I start at 800, go all the way up to 4,000. Then a little headlight polish. Also have some ceramic wax we'll put on at the end, and some painter's tape just to tape off the lights. So we'll show you how we do this. So first step, just use the painter's tape, wrap the lights. We're going to be very careful with the sander when we're using it, but you don't want to nick any of the paint or scrape up the paint, so put some painter's tape around. And I'm going to put a time lapse on, and as I say, all we're going to do is start with grit 800. The key is to keep water on the headlights as much as you can, and then we'll just progressively work our way up. Takes a little while and work, but the end result is what we're going after. Ooh, here we go.
Okay, well, we are at Skogies. Are we at Skogies? Yeah. Getting ready to wash this Honda Accord before we give it away.
Yeah, these are the fun days for us. It's delivery day. We'll be delivering it in 28 minutes.
28 minutes.
So
All
we're
right.
gonna give it one nice final clean off. It's already been waxed and obviously detailed, as you see in the earlier parts of the video. And now we're just gonna come in and give it a good hose off, dry, clean the glass, and go give this to a very deserving family.
Excellent.
And there's Ange giving it one last final polish. So it's 3:13 and we're off. Let's go give a car away.